Hello and welcome. Today we're checking out Final Upgrade. This is a space factory game being developed by Ivan Pestrikov, who's sponsoring this video. Thank you very much, Ivan. Where we're going to be, we're in space, obviously. We'll be building ships, some miner ships, some trade ships, some fighty ships, and we're going to be building up a trade empire, or factory empire, actually, where we're going to be going to different planets. We'll mine them for resources. We'll build up some stations, which will refine those resources, and eventually get, a proper empire going. This one is in early access today. Actually, at the time this video comes out, it should be right about the time it launches. And I thought we should check this thing out. So that's what we're going to do. So let's see how this thing plays out and try it. Tutorial? No, thanks. I've been through it. As far as all this stuff, we're going to leave it as just sort of basic here. And we'll see how it goes. We can have enemies in the game. We'll have to go in and build fighters and bombers and things. But to begin this game, it's one of those games where you start out very, very basic, and you kind of slowly work your way up. So right now we're outside Earth. So while we're here at Earth, let's go build a spaceship. We got lots of different ships we can choose from. These are just the blueprints. We can actually go in and manually build each individual ship that we want. We got traders, we got miners, we have construction ships, we've got liquids carriers, there's fighters over there, we've got some great rocketeers, as well as some battleships and flagships as well. We'll eventually be making, I guess, at some point. But for right now, we're just going to build ourselves a basic little miner. We'll take the one that they want to give us. Sure. What are we going to call this ship? We're going to call it Miner. Yeah. We're going to pay Earth a construction fee. Sure. Okay, so there's our ship, and it's going to be built by the planet has graciously offered to help us build things. I guess the story goes where, it's the future, and we've decided to go colonize space. And here is space. We're down here just in the corner, and rather than send out people to go do the colonizing, we're going to send these little robots out to go do the colonizing. We can turn the camera around a little bit. We can do WASD, and you can see it from the sides. Oh, very nice. So these guys will go in here and build this guy up. And we'll get ourselves a mining ship that we can go out and start bringing some resources in. Once we do that, then we can build ourselves a station, start refining those resources, start selling those resources off, making some cash, and doing the whole thing all over again with just more and more fine things going into big things. You know how this thing works. So they're almost done building this guy. We got a few that are working for us here. We got a little bit of power in the battery banks here. We can add more, though, if we want to. We got over here, we can buy it from Earth. We're going to buy some juice, which I will. Fill the tanks up. We're jumping down to the planet, I guess, and filling up. And now we're back with full tanks, as you can see, the tanks there. So we have an empty cargo hold here. We got 4 guys ready to work and full tanks of gas. So let's go use it. We're going to jump to a different sector. Right now, we're just down here around the Sol system. This will sort of fill out around here. Each of these will have they're all stars, obviously, and there'll be planets all around all these things. Apparently, there's a couple different folks, AI folks, that are out there somewhere. I think they're friendly, though, in this mode. So we can go to Venus, we can go to Mars. So let's stop, we'll go to Mars. Bounce on over there. All right, welcome to Mars. Mars has lots of iron, lots of copper, lots of nickel, and a little bit of gold. So we know how to deal with iron, so that's what we're going to deal with today. Our first job, I suppose, we're going to go ahead and claim this sector. We purchased this from, the Martians, I guess, and we are now allowed to build a station here. So we're going to go ahead and get to work on doing that. So our first thing we're going to go ahead and put in is an ore station. And we're going to come in, we're going to pick up some ore, toss it in here, and refine it into like metal bars, which we can then sell off. So we'll build a station here. This is going to be, an iron station. We'll pop it down, there, I guess. This is Mars station. Yeah, perfect. 33 grand for that one. And just like last time, we're going to have these, the Earthlings are going to come in here and start building the guy using their bits. I'm not sure if we eventually do that or if it's always up to Earth to deal with that, but here comes a couple flying in here. You may have noticed there's lots of little buttons over here I haven't pushed yet, and an upgrade points to there as well. Well, let's go take a look at that. So, the planet we know has iron. Let's go ahead and tell them, get down there and get some iron, please. Okay. He's on a job going to get some Martian iron. But for the upgrade points, let's go to the tech tree, which is sort of here. So right now we know how to. There's a lot of it, as you can see. We know how to deal with iron. That's the only thing we've got. But we can eventually go down a long way down the line into like mechanical parts. We can get guns eventually. We can get nuclear torpedoes, and laser rifles and power generators, compositors, all this stuff. We could eventually make laser cannons. Right now, all we know what to do is mine ore. So we have ore mining we've got dealt with, but iron extraction we don't know what to do yet. So we're gonna click on that one and unlock that thing. So it's gonna take the ore and we can refine it into, refined ore, obviously. Build a station is the button I just did, so that's what we're doing here. Is we're turning this guy into an ore grabber and iron maker. And there we are. We got a cargo hold here full of iron now, just waiting to be processed. Crank up the speed here and let the thing get built. Also over here on the side, we've got a production scheme, which is complicated, but we'll get into all this stuff eventually. And basically sort of leading into what we're going to be doing with all this stuff. We take our extractor, which is what we're building basically. We'll take the iron ore into the iron. From there, we'll go to a stamper, which will take our iron and turn it into iron ingots. We can also sell this stuff sort of along the way, wherever we want. Then we go into a ferrocian composite. Like ferrous, like iron, I guess. And titanium, yeah. And then we've got build manuals. I didn't show this off yet. So we can actually build our stuff as we want. We have a core. We've got wall segments. We can create our own ship if we want. And build, I guess we can build the Enterprise if we wanted to be, if we're that kind of guy. Let's go ahead and let me just bounce you over here so you can be closer. So I can get you all on the same screen. There we go. Is it done? Oh, colony. Okay. We got a ship on the station list. We got the miner and the Mars station, which are both idle right now because we're waiting for the thing to get built. And we've got our map, which we saw before. And we got more things that are showing up around here. We can go do some exploring, I suppose, if we wanted to. We've got something over this way. And we've got an asteroid out this way, which we can go mine right now. If we want some iron, we can get that guy taken care of. Venus, we don't know what's there around Venus, but we'll figure it out eventually. I have more points to spend, which I'm going to save those for a moment. That's what that drum beat was. We'll save it until we get to that point. So, let's not get too far ahead here. So, things are moving along, I think. Are they done? Lots of bings going on, but not quite. They're working on the actual bits to work this thing. Now, my ship has a limited amount of power, which we need to go and refuel at Earth every once in a while. We can actually deal with that. We can actually build, if we wanted to, where's the ship's at? Here we go. We actually can build. We'll do the trader next because we'll have to haul these things around. But we can get like a big power ship, an energy carrier, for instance, if we want to just like. When we get big, we'll need a proper fleet out taking care of things, so we can automate all this stuff. By the way. But next up, we'll get a trader, which will go out there. Oh, there's a construction ship. So there we go. We can do it ourselves rather than pay for Earth, I guess, to do it. Custom ships if we made any, which I have not. There's a big trader, and they all have just different holds that they can carry, whatever they're carrying. I took the little miner, but there's bigger ones, obviously. And is it done yet? Almost there. Hurry up. We got videos to make. So they don't have any power over here, which I can probably fill them up a little bit. I can take some of my power, toss it in there. I can transfer over, a couple thousand units to fill up some of their tanks here. And as we can see here, this thing takes the iron and cranks out some iron, clean iron, I guess. Takes ore, makes iron. And we're going to go ahead and take this guy and dump him into there. And we'll start shooting him into there. And they'll move into the system eventually. And eventually, it'll start working. We're just waiting for it. It'll start working eventually. I think. Get to work. Well, anyway. We're going to go into... Why aren't you working, actually? It's actually an excellent question. I got this thing. We already got one of those guys. It's going from that guy to that guy and selling it out, right? I think we got it all good. I think we're good. It's not working, however. I'm a little concerned about that. Yeah, that one. Okay, done? There it goes. Okay, it wasn't set up right. Okay, so now it's melting the stuff up, and very slowly. Can I do all? Do I do all of them? Copy to all. Oh, you. Copy to all. There we go. Hey. Did I break it? I broke it! Okay, so you are going to be that guy. Copy to all. Hey, there it goes. Okay, last time I picked it out of the tech tree, and so it worked automatically. This time, not so much. Do you guys have that one also? No, you have X's there too. Oh, yeah, you're good. I'm Okay, so once we fill this one up, we can do that also. So now you may be wondering, well, we're going to have to go and manually move this guy back and forth over and over again, which seems outrageous. But no, we can do auto logic. So we can come in, we can go and tell this guy to, we can say this again just to get him out of here. Then we get stuff from Mars here. But we go and make some routes. So let's take a route, an iron ore route. It's going to go from the deposit and just take it there where the demand is. And then we can click on our ship over here when he comes back and assign him to that job. But while we're waiting for him, let's go back to Earth and let's build up a blueprint. Not one of these, a blueprint. I'm going to take a trader. I'll take the little guy. He's fine. We'll build him up. Yep, he's going to be carrying iron around. Build that guy up and toss him there. His name is Trader. He's going to be the Trader Prize is what he is. All right, and they're going to build this guy up just like they did before, and we'll send him on a mission. Now, his job is going to be to take that iron and sell it off. We do have orders here at the planet to go and buy some iron, which we can see at the map before we had the supply and demand. And then you go ahead and do more of that. Like, dump it in there. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. Go ahead and auto logic. I want you to set to a mining route, which I think he'll figure it out. I think he yelled at me for a minute. I don't like that. Don't yell at me. I'm sure it's fine. Iron ore, there to there. Yeah, he's got it. He'll get it. He'll get it figured out. Oh, probably because he wasn't empty. To mining ore route. There he goes. Okay, so he'll automatically go. We can see there's already some iron in here just waiting and just sitting around doing nothing. We can't really do anything with it. We need to sell it. So only ships can sell resources to a planet, which we do that with our trade ship, which we just built, which is over here in Earth, who is almost done. He doesn't hold a lot, but he holds a little bit. He actually holds less than my miner, but he does something. We can go ahead and transfer some power over to him. I'm just going to fill him up. There we go. 10 grand. We'll load him up. I think maybe he wasn't. Oh yeah, there's a little bit in there. He could. Can I buy more? There he goes. He's gonna head down to the planet and juice up. Right. You can't put power in space. So he'll fill up over there. And then Trader Prize has returned. There he is. He's got full tanks. And we're going to have his job is going to be just to carry stuff around. So we're going to send him over to Mars. And when we get to Mars, we can take this stuff and get to selling it. So he'll take those bits and then he'll sell it to Mars. I could have waited until he was done, but I didn't. But he can take the small bits, run down to Mars or wherever he's going, and sell the stuff. And then he's there now. He's jumping the stuff off. There we go. Money. Excellent. Made some cash. Perfect. So I'm going to have him on a same thing on a job. We're going to go to the routes, go to the iron, and say go from there. Oh, you're taking it to Earth. Of course you are, right? No one lives on Mars. So he'll go do that, and we'll say, buddy, go and jump to, oh, no, wrong one. Autologic trade route. And away he goes. So miner guy's doing his job. Trader guy's doing his job. Everything's working great. He's going to load up. He's going to head off to Earth, sell some things, and we'll be in good shape. We do have orders here for a little bit of iron left, but the next thing is going to be the ingots. And that's our next hurdle to cover is that. I've not built anything else other than just these couple things. I'm curious kind of about how like the fighting and stuff like that goes. I don't think we'll be able to find that today, but let's just build like a little ship. Can I build something that can maybe fly around and shoot some things like not a battleship, but I may not have the bits for this. There's a pacifier over there. I just want like just give me a little guy, a little fighter. Is that a fighter? Light fighter. I want that. Yeah, give me one of those. Can I build one of those? How much you gonna cost? Build that guy. Yeah, light fighter. Sure. We'll build him. We'll do some exploring. We do need to do some more upgrading, though. So we've got some points to spend. Let's go over to the tech tree. And let's unlock... I suppose we can do copper next. We can build another copper station and get to work on that. Sure, we'll get copper going. And we'll get... let's get a copper extraction going as well. And we'll get a copper station somewhere around here. We can look at... what did you have? You don't have any copper. You have nickel. I have a ship here? Who is that? Why are you over here? I don't know why he's over here. There's Saturn. We don't know what's in Saturn yet. Oh, is that copper? Oh, it is. So we could set up like a copper station over here, I suppose. Let's go get a. Let's do the same. Yeah, let's do the same thing. We'll get an ore station. Now there's other ones we can have like these big cubes we can put up, which would work the process much better, because you only have one station per spot, and we need a stamper. We need an ore station and then a stamper to smash it into those ingots. Right now we're just dealing with copper, which there isn't really a demand for it, but I'm going to make one of these just to have it out there. Aren't I not here? Well, because maybe because I don't buy yet. But, okay, so those guys are still working and doing the thing. There's copper here also. There's also ways of separating this out. So if we wanted to, like, separate and have a little bit of copper coming in, we could do that if we wanted to. But our next job is to get those ingots going. We almost have the order of iron done. We got to get those ingots set up. So let's go somewhere we can build an ingot place, which I think is probably going to be... Oh, let's throw it over here. Sure, why not? Let's go over here. I'll probably have to send a ship over here. So let's grab my new guy. You there. Why don't you go jump over here? There we go. All right. So while we're here, let's go ahead and claim this sector. This is mine. And let's go ahead and build a station, I guess. An ore station. Do I want... No, I want I want a stamper. Not a fabricator, but I don't want that big of a stamper. Is there a smaller stamper? Well, we could do the missile factory. We could do just like a little small station and then put them in ourselves. This guy's 19,000 for that big stamper. I'm okay with that, though. Yeah, let's do that one. Big stamper station. Yeah. I'm going to go right here. Okay. Build that guy up. It's going to cost a lot of money, and all the ships are going to come in and get this thing built. But we can take our iron, haul it over here, get it stamped, and then send it back out to wherever it needs to go. There's an order of 100 of these things to get made, so we'll go deal with that. Also, you, buddy. No ammo. Yeah. Let's go jump to somewhere else. Let's go explore. Let's head on over this way. Oh, you are. Oh, I see. You're on a different system here. So we can see what's over here. We've got some water on this planet, some iron, some carbon, and oil around here. We can't climb this one because I guess we don't have enough. Maybe too far away. But let's jump to... that run broke. Over this way. This one has a star on it. What's so fancy about this one? Ooh, that's a fancy planet. Ooh. Oils. All kinds of things over this way. Well, let's jump a little. Let's just do another jump real quick. Just sort of explore space around here. Can make our way back around this way. Let's go. This has got some silicon, some more iron, lots of water around here. Jump over this way to the nebula, I guess. Yeah, it's just a nebula. There's nothing here. There's a coal power station there. Is there? Well, let's go explore it. These, yeah, look at that. Who are you? There's a different faction out there that's doing the same thing we're doing. They're working on making some coal, apparently. And they've got themselves a big, that's a big fight, there's a lot of guns. Okay. Yep, apparently they are all around this station here. Another, they're making, what are you making? What is that? Oh, the Ferocian, the Ferrotitan? Ferrotitan plates? Titan ingots, iron ingots, Ferrotitan. Okay. Anyway, let's go back to what we've been doing here. So this guy's still being built. Let's crank it up. Get this guy made so we can get our blocks done. And back over here, I think everything's probably looking all right. We're getting lots of those things made, and the iron guy's still doing what he needs to be doing. Does he have power still? There's my trade guy. Where's my ship at? Where's my my worker? There he is. He's still doing his thing. Lots of iron still coming through. Actually, out of need for that iron, I think. We'll need the iron to make the ingots, but we're out of the need for this. Just the fresh iron. And I wish we could build another station here, but I can't. Like a nice stamper station would be nice to have right outside here. I suppose what we could do is we could come in here. We could build. Maybe put some stampers in here if we could figure out how to work that. Not a research station, but a stamper or something in here. Let's go look at our production schemes. That's not what we need. We need the tech tree. And I don't have any points to spend here. But I need to get this. Which gives us this stamper, which we could create. I should have done that instead of doing the copper thing. Which will give us that to make the stampers, which we need for the future of this thing. So we're loading that thing up. Still moving on. It's still filling up. We got lots of iron coming in. I have all this copper. I don't think there's a use for it though. We'll have to get someone over here and load some power into this guy. But he'll go and just stamp all of these ingots, which are locked at the moment, because I went out of order a little bit. But that'll make that, which we'll be able to sell. There's 400 of them needed now back on Earth, and that'll make us some cash. We gotta get this filled up before we get to the upgrade point. Hopefully, when this gets built, we'll get that covered. Because we don't have really anything else that we can do except for copper. Which there is a copper thing out here. Let's bounce over this way, because I think that he's still busy working, but he doesn't need to be working right now. Let's grab this ship. Hey, buddy, when you're done filling up, hang on. I want you to jump over to here. And I want you to go and claim this sector. And let's go cancel your job. Got it. Let's go build another one of these, ore station. Sure, we'll get some copper going. Why not? Okay, put one here. Okay. Well, I can also just tell you, if I want copper, I can just say, come grab the stuff. And he'll just grab the copper. We can manually do this way. And I guess we can go back and sell that stuff, hopefully, somewhere. I'm assuming Earth wants copper. So we'll find out. Oh, right. Take our money. We really want to get this guy done, which we'll hopefully get done eventually. So that's some more cash we got brought in. Yeah, we'll take the cash from here. That was good. Okay. And that one... Which one? Oh, no, energy... No, you got energy now. That was an old thing. Okay. Good. We've got hints over here to help us out. We can go and unlock the iron ingot tech. So I should have listened to that. I didn't. Oh, I'm okay. I got it. Excellent. So we're good now. So let's go back to... What was I here? It is almost done. So my trade man needs to come over here. And actually, I'm going to take this guy, this trade man. You got lots of power. I want you to jump. What's all this about? Where'd he go? Where did he go? He's gone. Where'd he jump to? Where's my ships at? Who's that? Trader Prize. What are you doing over here? Okay, I want you to jump to sector. This one. I want you to give them some of your power, please. Just give them a decent amount, I suppose. And then your job's going to be to go and haul some of this iron to here. Got it? And then you're gonna take that iron ingots back to either one of these. There and there, I guess. You set priorities up with all that and how many you want to carry a minimum. And then you should be set on ingots. Copy to all. Done. Okay. Go do your job, buddy. Get out of here. I want to watch you do it. Then we can call it a day. So this is final upgrade. It's been on it's on Steam as pretty much as the time this video comes up. It'll be there on Steam in early access, and I'll have links, of course, below, and you can check the thing out. There we go. We're making some ingots, and I think he'll do the job. I don't know if he'll go. He's gonna fill this thing up. We may need a second trader, I suppose, to go and grab the ingots and carry them out. But he should do it. Once he gets it filled, he'll cover that job. We can also pack these things into him and have him do that part of it. But oh, there he goes. He's doing it. He's doing it. Excellent. Picking up those guys. Away he goes. And we should have our first bits of cash coming in as soon as he goes back to Earth, which I think he's doing that now, which is where he's at. There we go. There he is. He's unloading it. And cash. Cash. We got a little bit of it done. All right. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.